Okay guys, so here's I guess part 2 of the Monster Truck FPV setup. I'm going to show you more on the ground station that I have and a little bit of action footage. Last video, if you're a subscriber, I wasn't able to show you the action on this truck because my ESC went out. I'm still waiting for the replacement to come in. It's been over a month. Meanwhile, I did buy a replacement on my own. So I'm still waiting for Hobby King. They are taking a long time for the warranty, and I'm disappointed with them at this time. Besides that, I showed you my detachable FPV setup. I did try different antennas here in my neighborhood, and I'm not getting good reception with either. I mean, it's okay, but there's just too many houses around here, I guess. I did try the circular polarized clover leaves skew planner antennas. They work okay, but so far I'm getting the best results with the linear antennas. I have one of the Dragon Link video antennas, which is pretty sweet, and my ground station here I'm using this huge Yagi antenna. It's directional, so I can only go straight out for the most part, and but it works okay. I mean, I'm just here in the neighborhood. It's not like I'm going around the block right now. If I was in a wide open space, I would get pretty good distance. But that being said, so it is 1.2 setup. I am seeing my FPV through these 5.8 gigahertz goggles, and the way I'm making this work, I have a relay setup on my ground station. So here is my 1.2 video receiver, and then on the output, on the out RCA, it goes into I got a little 5.8, a 25 milliwatt 5.8, and this retransmits the video to my goggles. So that's how you would do a short and simple relay, which is pretty neat because I can keep my goggles and drive or fly on 1.2. So anyways, any questions on this, let me know. I'm gonna show you a few a few short videos on this thing in action with and without FPV gear. So this is the way it looks attached. Got the 3S battery in the back that's powering up my video transmitter and my camera. You got the pan there, the tilt, and the ride is not very smooth, so it is choppy. It's a bumpy ride, and I'm not gonna bother fixing it because this is only short term. And there it is. And of course, the OSD in the back. I'm gonna monitor the voltage from the 3S and the 2S that powers up this truck. Here is some the footage here. So here is the view from my goggles, and as you can see in the upper left hand corner, it's my RC truck voltage, which is a 2-cell. Up in the upper middle, it's the timer. It's the amount of time that's this OSD has been on for. And on the upper right hand corner, it's the 3S voltage coming from my video transmitter and camera, so I can keep an eye on that as well. And here I have approached the end of my driveway, and I'm trying to get a good view left to right and vice versa, looking for any cars so I can cross the street. Alright, so I gun it here. I made it over. I start cruising down the street here. I'm gonna fast forward this just a little bit so you won't get too bored. Here, as I approach a couple of homes over here, I see some guys approaching my truck, so I kind of slow down and wondering what they're up to. Alright, so here at this point I see the guy coming towards me, and I decide to back up just a little bit. I'm not sure if he wants to take my truck and run, or if he's just kind of curious to see what this truck is all about. He just waves, says what's up. Seems okay, I guess. So I decided to keep going just a little bit more. And there's some other guys over here. I think they're just landscape workers. At this point here, I'm about, I think about 550 feet approximately, according to my Google Earth. And more guys come out, but it looks like they're just workers doing some yard work. So I guess they're okay. Here's just get closer, so I scoot up. He's just looking around. So here I just decided to turn around and start heading back home. I could go further. I got plenty of video, but just for precaution, I decided to come back home. Alright, so I'm heading back home. Here it's a little fast forward. And let's see here, I get ready for the approach to cross the street, looking left and right. And as I gun it here, I run into the curb. Make some adjustments and head back up my driveway. And there it is. Thanks for watching, guys.